Hello. Um, Maybe I'll give a little explanation about this one. I think I was intrigued by this idea of like the flat six having something to do with creating a nostalgic feeling in music. And so I was looking for ways to incorporate that and experiment with that. And I think then at the same time, I saw by a YouTuber named Ryan Leach who made a video about Radiohead song and again nostalgia or bittersweetness where there was like a C major, E major, F major, F minor, this uh, particular kind of progression that ends with like that minor plagal cadence, which for anybody who doesn't know, basically, plagal just means that you're ending on the four chord uh, of your key system, basically, and a minor version of it. So something a minor plagal cadence might be something like this. So this is just going to be F major, major, B flat minor, and then major. So sometimes it's even common to just go back and forth between a major chord and its minor four, used in many songs. But R. Kelly's "I Believe I Can Fly." Um, uh, by the way, probably a good thing that R. Kelly is going away for forever, effectively forever. Well, anyways, I was trying to incorporate some of those things, and I ended up coming up with something that was just surprisingly similar to Sweet Pea. I think by Amos Lee. I don't really care for that song much. It's like if a Hallmark card was, um, but also kind of similar to Sea of Love. And I was already familiar with the version by Cat Power. I did something quite embarrassing many years ago, which is I was given almost exclusive power over the playlist at one of my high school dances, and I made the um, uh, unfortunate decision to play that song uh, at a opportune moment, uh, filled with so many cringy. Full. I mean, that barely scratches the surface, but this video is a live stream, but also supposed to be part of a series of on the creative process. So I'm trying a little bit of process, and shame, big part of that, as you might have already seen if you saw the initial disgrace video. Um, but anyway, enough chit chat for a while. I'll play the this progression that I guess I have a hard time calling some of these things songs, but I don't know what else to call them. Messed up a little bit there on the end. I did some weird thing here where something like this when it was just supposed to end on these two minor chords. I've been adding something in though, where I've been So just three times through, and I'm lay out the chords here for you, because especially, I mean, if anyone here is trying to read my hands, that's probably not going to be a good way to go for one very important reason, related to the banjo and the way that I have this tuned. Sorry, excuse me. I One of the dogs peed, and I sprayed it's like orange stuff that is supposed to cancel out smell and cancel out the pee on the carpet. And for some reason, it just is like filling this room and smelling like it's citrus, and it's like suffocating me. Um, where was I? Three times through this progression, starting on G major, but not the normal way that you're going to play G major. And if your banjo is an open G tuning, it's just going to be like, you know, no fretting, no nothing, just the open strings. But because this is G minor open tuning, I do have to fret the first G major chord, this, and then it's a B7. And that's very much like what I was telling you before about that Radiohead song, starting on and then going to E. It's kind of like, when you go to a non-diatonic chord, or a chord outside of the key system, the traditional key system, and do this median, this E note or a major chord based around it. You could also, instead of going to just a major chord, you can go to a dominant chord, and that'll give it a little bit of an interesting flavor. Because if it was just G to B, that would be. And that's got a kind of a. It's like a way to compose strangeness, or like some kind of like. It's not like epic. It's like wonder, awe. Like I'm opening a chest, and what's in there? Arrows! Yay! Arrows. I'm glad it's not tomatoes. That's the emotion of it, is arrows, not tomatoes. I couldn't be happier. But the dominant chord gives a little bit of a jazzier thing, and then a half step or a semitone to C major, and then I think it's C minor, but it's not just C minor. It's like A minor 7 flat 5, which contains a C minor. So it's like a little bit more fleshed out arrangement. So those are the chords: G, B7, C major, A minor 7 flat 5, and then back, and then some kind of D chord. It's like a little melody on it, like. And then, yeah. So I really love this song. I guess I call it G of Love, which could be Gangster of Love, Genius of Love, Gangster of Love being a Steve Miller Band reference, Genius of Love, the um, why do I want to say Talk Talk? I know that's not right. It's not the Talk Talk. It's not Ting Tings. It's not the Talking Heads. It's Talking Heads. Two members side project. Why am I blanking on this? Genius of Love by man. If only there was actually somebody in this chat. There'd be somebody to tell me. Um, the I can look it up. Genius of, and it's going to come to me as soon as, like, before I'm even done. Tom Tom Club. I knew there was alliteration. Well, it's not really alliteration. It's just repetition. Talk talk, tom tom, uh, ting ting. Yeah. Bands with repetitive T names. That's a video idea. right there. So we got three for the list: Talk Talk, the Tom Tom Club, the Ting Tings, the. But I mean, it's a different sound, but gotta include it. I mean, it's the. Um, hmm. Tiny Tim. Well, that's not repetition. Got to figure out the parameters here. Anyway, I'm gonna play a little. I'm just extra stuff here and include it all in this one live stream because I have really nothing else better to do. That's not true, but I'm trying to pretend. Okay, there's one. Similar starting off, but gets different. Um, hmm. Still with that citrus. I think I'll end it abruptly there.